Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did. Well, hey, are you tired of selling your time to the highest bidder? What's up, guys? It's Vanessa Terry here with Notary to Notary, and I'm super excited to be able to teach you how you can build a six-figure notary signing agent business. Now, I know you're probably thinking, how can a notary make six figures? I know, right? But you can. I've been doing it since 2016. Not only that, I've been training since 2019 and have tons of student reviews who have done the same. All you have to do is listen to the steps that I'm teaching you in my all-inclusive training at notarytonotary.com. Forbes even called me the top entrepreneur that's changing the way people work today. Sounds good, doesn't it? But in order for you to see those results, you're gonna have to take action. So stop watching this video, click the link below, and go sign up for my training today. You'll be happy that you did. What's up, guys? Good, happy, amazing Friday. I can't even, what is happening right now? My back music is playing. Hold on. Hey, happy Friday. Hey, Ramona. Hey, Margaret. Hey, Nona in the building. Hey, Destiny. Hey, Marie. Look at that. Amrock just came through. I love me some Amrock. Amrock is so awesome. But now I only want to do the Rons. I'll do a hybrid here and there, but if it's not a Ron. And I'll tell you one thing. Amrock, you have to accept in like 30 seconds. Like, you have to accept in like 30 seconds if you're going to get the job. What's going on, though? Hey, Andrea. Everybody's in the building. How are we doing today? Give me one. I like a little bit, just a tiny bit of backdrop music, just a little bit. All right, so a few things we're going to talk about today, and then we're going to do some training. And we'll give you guys some updates of what's going on. We got a lot happening today, so I want to kind of give you updates of what's going on today. Today, you're actually going to hear from me, Angel, and Anastasia. Not all right now. You'll hear from me right now. Angel will be joining you live later, and we're going to hop into this thing. So if this is your first time on a live, my name is Vanessa Terry. I am the founder of Notary to Notary, the online training program that teaches anyone across the United States how to build a successful notary business, whether that's with notary signing agent, e-notary, Ron, both of them same thing essentially, or general notary work, and of course other forms you can do as well. I was presenting on the NNA's Success Summit yesterday. I was teaching primarily on diversification, how you can diversify your notary business. And so we had a panel of other notaries that also have diversified their business. We had Judy, the queen of apostilles. We had Jamie, who does field inspections primarily. And then, of course, we had Daniel, who primarily does general notary work. He started his business doing mostly loan closes, and then he transitioned into doing primarily general notary work. And he was talking about how he was able to go triple his income going from a loan closing agent to primarily general notary work. And so we talked about that a little bit too. And one good gem that he dropped, if you weren't able to attend the Success Summit, was marketing to post offices. That was one that I never did before. People do ask post office workers and things to notarize documents all the time. And so all you have to do is go in there and take your business cards and let them know, hey, I'm a local notary. I know people come here all the time and ask for notaries. I'm in the area. If people ever ask, you can always give them my cards and I can help them from there. I do take my cards to UPS and FedEx, but I never thought of post offices. And I say that, and I bring that up because when you're in business for yourself, it's never, as an entrepreneur, never think that you know everything. Never be unteachable. Never think, oh, I've arrived. That's it. Okay. There's always more to learn. I learned quite a bit on the training yesterday, especially from Bill Soroka on his session, talking about the surge of builders and building loans and things like that. And so there's a lot to learn. Never, ever feel like, oh, I've got this. I don't need anything. Yada, yada, yada. Honey, we all need a little extra push when it comes to our businesses. And there's always, always room for growth and improvement. And just being on that training yesterday, I wrote down like 5 other things I want to implement in my own personal notary business, And so there's always things that you can learn from others, things that you can implement. And trust me, there's more than enough money for everybody. You guys know I always say that. Never think that there's a lack of money. There's never a lack of money. There's enough money for me to eat, for Shamika to eat, for Iris to go and get all of her dollars, for Maria to get her dollars, for Nona to get her dollars. There's plenty money out there for everybody. Okay. So never think from a state of lack, but just know there's more than enough for everybody. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys some updates of what's going on with Notary to Notary and On Time Notary and I Notarize. And then we're going to talk about the notary industry. And then you guys can ask questions anyway. You guys can ask some questions and we'll just kind of shoot some questions. We'll be doing this live from about 12 to 1. Okay. So 12 to 1, anything you want to know, we're going to talk about it. Okay. So once again, if you want to get into the training, it's at notarytonotary.com. We are running a special today. All of the courses and webinars are on sale, 40% off. Okay. So March 4th, it was funny because when we were talking about it, I was like, isn't it something different? And I remember I was saying like March 4th, that's a thing. Like, cause you have to March 4th, right? And so we figured out, no, Vanessa, you're thinking about May 4th, like may the force be with you. And I was like, oh, I don't watch Star Wars. So we're sticking with March 4th for the 40% off. Okay, so let's talk about things that's coming up. So yes, the trainings are all online. NotaryToNotary.com. Once you register, you have access to them indefinitely. You don't have to do anything special. All the new content that we add, we're actually adding new sample loan documents. I'm pretty sure we're going to have them up there today. So be patient with us. We have a few more modules that are being uploaded. If you're in the coaching program, we have added 2 new modules to the coaching program. And there's actually like 2 pending, but they should come live. If not today, then this weekend. So that's what we've been doing the past few weeks, is just uploading more content. And you guys know that once you're in the training, you don't have to do anything else. Anything that's added, you automatically have access to. What's up, my Shelly in the building? Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl, you're in Virginia. We're having a notary networking event coming up. A notary networking and a notary training. I know the notary networking is in March. I don't have the date right in front of me because we just solidified it. But as soon as I do, I will post it out on social so you can see that. We have 2 events that are local in Virginia, in Richmond, but they're not really necessarily notary based. There is a women's empowerment luncheon that we're doing, and we're also doing a social event. So those you can see on my personal page, Vanessa Terry, on Facebook or on Instagram. If you want to attend them and you're local, or if you want to come in, you're more than welcome to come on in. But we will be having a notary event. So there will be a notary networking event coming up in March. So we'll post that out on social. You'll get that email as well. Okay. So I'm going to hit some questions. I do see some questions in here. So I'm going to hit them in just a second. But so those are the courses that we have. The one-on-one coaching is still available. So you guys can go to notarytonotary.com to get into the coaching program. We are doing logos too. Shout out to the logos. I want to show you guys something really cool. You want to see? Hold on. I should have had it ready, but I didn't. But it's okay because we're famboles. So I don't have all of it upstairs with me, but I want to show you guys why I'm always talking about branding. We got these cute little mugs from Vistaprint. I love Vistaprint. So I like Vistaprint and I like Quill. Look at that. Look how cute that is. Just some custom. And so what we're going to do is we give these away, but we also have like On Time Notary has them. Notary to Notary has them. I Notarize has them. And what we do is we'll put cute little idea. You can get like this cute little wrapping paper. Like think of the paper that you kind of would put in a gift bag. But it's like, it's different. You get it from Office Depot and it's like, I'll get it so you can see. And you kind of put it in there and you can put like mints, business cards, keychains, a gift card in there, whatever. And you could kind of make like a cute little thing out of it. And then you can put it in a box and ship it. And that's a great way to network. Okay. And so just to gain clients, but also to thank the clients that you have. You guys know I'm always talking about client management. Client management is always what I'm talking about. Building relationships that work, okay? All right, so anywho, let me bring it back. Can the promo be used for the logo? No, so the promo cannot be used for the logo, but you can use it for all the courses and the webinars, okay? So the course and webinars you can use it for. But we are doing logos now. They're $149 to get your logo done. It comes back in 7 to 10 business days. You get up to 2 edits, and you can, of course, tell them, you know, when you do hit the submission, what you want your logo to look like. Your business absolutely does need a logo. It's branding. Like you need to brand your business. Who are you? What do you stand for? Okay. Outside of that, we have, that's pretty much all that I wanted to talk about Notary. You guys know what's going on with Notary, right? You guys are staying pretty connected in the mix of things. Last thing, we do have a business credit training. Not business credit, business grant. So you guys know I'm all about business grants. I've been applying and I've received quite a few grants in my business journey. But we recently were the recipients of the Comcast Rise grant, which is actually a really big deal. So I'm really excited about that. So we did win that. And when I did it, I was like, you know what? I really want, and I know you guys have been asking me for a while, like, can you do a grant training? So we're doing a grant training. It is, I don't remember the date, but it's coming up. So make sure you get your tickets. Okay. It's virtual. You'll get the replay, of course. It's at the notarytonotary.com site. Let me see if I can grab it for you really quick. But I'm really excited about that. And so one of the things that we get with the Comcast Rise grant, which I'll just share with you guys really quick, is Comcast is actually going to put bills and work with us to make a high quality commercial. It's just, we won like 3 things, and one thing was a commercial, and they're going to make the commercial for us, and then they're also going to air it for 90 days. And so they air it based off your audience, where you want it to be, what kind of mediums, whether that's on TV, whether you want it to be aired on streaming, like how do you want it to be aired? But that's awesome. I don't know if any of you guys have ever looked into like TV advertising or streaming advertising. It's not cheap. It costs a nice little amount of money. So for them to say they're airing it for a whole quarter, that's a lot. And so that was super awesome. I was really excited when I saw that. Y'all should have seen me. I was actually at having lunch with a friend of mine. And when I saw it, I said, oh my goodness. I was really, okay, so it's not on the website yet. So hopefully it will be updated later today. I was going to share the link with you guys. Actually, I'm going to shoot a quick text so we can make sure it's on the website for you guys by the end of this call. So, by the end of this live, so you guys can find the link easily. So give me 1 second. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So it should be on a little bit. The code will not, so it's not the business credit, it's a business grant training, but it's not going to work on that too. It's only the ones that are loaded on the website. So when you see, like when you click courses and then you see all of the courses and then a few of the webinars have been loaded on there, you can use it for that. Okay. We do help with the logos. Just go to notarytonotary.com and then click logos and we'll help you get those done. Okay. The one-on-one training is the one-on-one coaching is what you need to get into. One-on-one coaching. Also starting next week. So hopefully by the middle of next week, if you're in the one-on-one coaching program, we will be starting e-notary sample sessions. And so what that's going to look like is like if you're a coaching student and you've always wanted to be an e-notary and you want to do remote online notarizations, but you don't know how to actually use a platform and what does that even look like? Like, what do I say? What do I do? We're going to have sample sessions for you to actually go in and try, and do a session with your coach to see this is what the handles look like. These are what the buttons look like. This is what you should say. This is how you upload. This is like how you troubleshoot. And so you'll actually be able to do trial or mock e-signings. And so we'll do like some sample general notary work one so you can get an idea of what that's going to look like if you have interest of being a remote online notary. So if you're not in the coaching program, go ahead and get in the coaching program if you're looking for that one-on-one help when it comes to e-notarizations. And a lot of students were asking me for that. Can we do sample e-notarizations? And so as of the middle towards the end of next week, if you're in the coaching program, you'll be able to do those sample e-notarizations. So when you join the coaching and you schedule your session, put in your notes, hey, I want to do sample e-notarizations, right? And that way we can, as soon as you get on, they can have it queued up and they're ready to rock and roll with you, okay? Awesome. I love it. I need that info, Vanessa, for the networking events here in Virginia. I will send it to you. I will post it out. We have three for March. So if there's 3 for March that's coming up, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We have this one event. It's called Into the Out. Do you guys know what that means when I say Into the Out? And I said, I think my mommy is showing, but it came from the movie Home. And when, I forgot the little character's name, but when he was like locked in the little fridge and she wasn't letting him out, she was like, I want to come into the out. And so I say that whenever I've been in the house too long, I'm like, I want to come into the out. So we called the event Into the Out, because like everyone's been at home, with COVID, everything's been shut down. And so everything is really starting to opening back up depending on where you are. But here in Virginia, everything's opening back up and it's getting back to quote unquote normal. And so we call that event the Into the Out social. So I'm excited about that. So let's bring it back. So that's what's going on. The business grant training is coming up. There is a replay for that. I was trying to get you the link to the event. Where is Tia? Actually, I was going to say, where is Tia when I need her? But Tia is actually on a signing. I just talked to her. So she's on a signing. She has signing at 12 o'clock. So she's not in this live to actually put the link in there for me. But I'm going to try and put it in there in the chat for you guys really quick. Okay. But so that's what's going on with Notary to Notary. As far as on-time notary goes, we do have the same thing going on. So you'll be getting calls from us. Oh, we have a really cool program that we're going to be doing now, but just it hasn't launched yet. So hold on. We really want to make it more one-on-one, not just with the notaries, but also with our clients to make it a more personable experience. So you'll be seeing that. Thank you. So it's March 12th, 10 to 12 p.m. is the business grant training. And we're actually going to give you 10 grants that are open now that you can register for. Now, we're not going to register them for you, but we're going to show you how to do it. Like, what are they looking for? How to apply? Things like that. What are people the actual reviewers of the grants, what are they looking for, right? And then we're also going to talk about how to find grants. And so grants are something, before I tell you, as a small business owner, do you feel like there's a small amount of grants for small business owners, a medium amount of grants, or a large amount of grants? Like if you were to gauge how many grants are out there that you're probably eligible for as a small business owner, what would you say? Like, give me your feedback. It's just good to know, to get an idea. Like if you were to guess how many grants were out there that you could apply for, what would you say? I'm curious. Let's see. iNotarize has not launched yet. So when it launches, we'll be able to operate in different states, and we'll send out notifications as far as what is available. What's available. I mean, where we will be at. Have you uploaded the replay? No, I haven't. Thank you, because I totally forgot. Thank you for keeping me on my P's and Q's. We did have a training last Sunday. And so we used to do trainings every Sunday. And so I want to get back to that. Actually used to be on Saturdays. Now they're on Sundays. I may switch them between the two, but you'll get an email notification, and it's a live student training. And so what I do is I'm training, but I'm teaching right from the course. And like, we're just breaking down different things, and I'll show different things like more in depth during the session. It's an hour. And so I used to do two. I used to do one notary signing agent, one e-notary back to back. So now I'm just doing one. But I'm going to also switch it up. So like we have like the marketing training. So I'll do like a live training on Sunday that just covers marketing. Now we have the business credit course. So I'll do a training on Sunday that just is for the business credit, whoever's enrolled in business credit, and we'll do a training and really break down business credit. So I want to start doing those again, but it will go by what course you're enrolled in. So let's say next Sunday, I say, let's do tax, and it is tax season. I'll say, okay, let's do a live student training for anyone in the tax and financial management course. And then I'll go into there, send the links out, and then we'll just break down taxes, right? And we'll go over tax and financial management. So you'll get the links based off what courses you're enrolled in. If you're enrolled in all of them, then don't worry about it because you'll get a link for all of them. And then what I do is I'll put the replay from those live sessions into that training. So if you're in tax financial management and we do a training this Sunday, the replay link will go into that training. And then it'll just be there. You can watch it for forever. It's not going anywhere. Okay? Does that make sense? So I want to make sure that I put the link back into the NSA training. So I wrote it down so I don't forget. Cool. Okay, so I see that people said there's a little bit, people says a lot. There's a lot. There's hundreds and thousands of grants for small businesses all the time. Like I can show you really quick. There's one grant I just found that I put in the Facebook group. How many of you guys saw the grant opportunity I put in the Facebook group that was offering $10,000? You know, my next question, did you apply? So guys, I can give you the information, but if you don't use it, there's nothing I can do with it. You know, I'm not going to apply for you because I'm applying for myself, right? But I can give you the information. I can tell you how to do it, but you actually have to do it. Why? Because it's pertinent to your business. So if it's asking you your business mission, like what do you do? What are your services? How long you been in business for? Things like that. I don't know that information, right? And so now in my former life, I used to do grants for other people. I don't do that anymore. It's a lot. Maybe one day in the future, I'll get back to doing that, but it's just not, so some grants are really easy to apply for. And some grants take a little bit of writing. And that's why a lot of people, I think, lean more towards loans and credit, but grants is free money. You don't have to pay back. It's money that's just given to you to help you grow your business. And so for that reason, I like grants. Okay. I can definitely say I could have done more grants in my life. It's like when you went to college and you had scholarships you could apply for. Like you knew they were there, but how many of you actually, I had a friend who applied for so many scholarships that basically when she actually enrolled into college, she had gotten back like almost like, I don't know, $200,000 as a refund because she had so many scholarships she applied for. So her entire college was paid for. And when it's completely paid for, the rest of the money all the money has to get paid to your school, right? Y'all know that. It gets paid to your school. And then anything that's extra is cut to a check to the student. And so she had the best college experience. I did some scholarships. I didn't have to pay for school at all. And I did have a few student loans towards the end, but I did get a lot of scholarships, but I didn't get nearly as many as she did. But there were also some people who didn't apply for anything. Okay. And the grants were there. I know one scholarship I got, the guy, when he awarded it to me, it was an email and then we had to do a call session. He was like, only 2 people applied for that scholarship. It was a nationwide scholarship and only 2 people applied. And they were giving out, I think, like 5 awards, but only 2 people applied. So same concept applies with business grants. So if you look up the statistics, I know in Virginia, they put out an article that said something about there was close to like several like high millions of dollars that did not get applied for in grants. I think the SBA put that out, or was it the SBA or like the state? But they were just saying that there was so much money that's going unclaimed. And they did that at the end of the year because the grant cycle had run annually with some of those grants. And they were just saying that millions had gone unapplied for, right? And I know that out of those millions, at least like 200,000 could have came to me, right? 200,000 could have came to you at least, but we have to actually apply for them, okay? And so we're going to talk about that during the training, where to find grants at. Like, how do you find grants? How do you know the grants that you are eligible for? And then one thing I like to do is I like to create a grant schedule. And so let's say I find a really cool grant that I'm eligible for, but I missed the deadline. I plug it into my calendar and I say, okay, I know, because usually grants happen annually. And so I say, okay, I missed it this time, but it's coming back around next year. And so I plug that in because if you find it and you're eligible this year, you're eligible next year. And so you plan your business plans on operating longer than just this year, right? So make note of that. And also, you guys know I have a nonprofit. And so that's kind of where I got my grant background from. And so I do that heavily with my nonprofit, where we have grant schedules. And so every year we know the grants that we're applying for. Are grant funds taxable? Typically, yes. I would talk to an accountant because it does count as income, but I don't know how they report that. I don't do the tax part of my business. That's Mr. Derek Hall. But he can really break that down, how that works. Okay, so you have, if you're in the tax financial management course, just send him an email and he can tell you how it works. I'm not 100% sure. I know that it does. You have to put it on your tax return. I just don't know if it's actually taxed. That I can't answer for you. But if you talk to a CPA or an accountant, they can tell you. I am not a tax professional. So I can tell you how to manage everything and get it all together. And I know some things with taxes, but as far as, the whole nuts and bolts and thing, that's something you want to talk to a CPA about. Okay. Why do you think folks don't apply for grants? I think it's just because of the work involved. One, it's not something that's always discussed. Like, how many times have you talked to a business owner and they talked about grants? It's something that's always talked about. They might talk about, I got this new business credit card, or, marketing or whatever, or maybe even I got a new loan, but business grants are not something that's always discussed. It's not something that's always talked about. And then when you do find them, a lot of times you got to think about it. When you apply for a credit card or a business loan, it might take you 10, 15 minutes. Maybe they want additional documentation that you have to send in. Boom, you're done, right? With the grant, it could easily take you from an hour to several days, depending on how much work is involved. And so it's more work that's involved that goes into, applying for grants. So, and it just depends. Like the Comcast Rise grant that we got, it took me about an hour to do. And really the application itself was probably about 15 minutes, but there was a piece at the end. And I told everybody that I think I shared with Empire Builders. I said, do the video, right? And so there was an application piece and then there was a video. It was optional. Okay. Whenever, this is my rule of thumb, I'm giving y'all right now. Whenever you do a grant or a scholarship and there's an option, or apply for a job and there's an optional piece, you don't have to do it. Do it. Okay. I know this to be fact from people who review grants and people who interview people who are looking for jobs. It's like a test. They want to see if you will go above and beyond. They want to see how bad you want it. And that's why they make it optional. And I know it's like, well, why don't make it mandatory? Because they're trying to see how invested are you. And so in the Comcast Rise grant application, there was a section that said, upload a video, and it had to be like 5 minutes or something discussing like your business and why you would benefit from the grant. And it said optional. And I know, because I know what that means. That means I got to do it, right? And so I did it. So that was what really took me the longest, was recording the video and then editing it and uploading it. But all in all, it took me about an hour. Like I said, okay, do a video, got my lighting, put my shirt on. And I talk about Notary all the time, so I knew what I was going to say. I recorded it. I went back in, did a little edits in my video editing app. And I uploaded it, and it took me about an hour. And now we got the grant, which is well over several thousands of dollars, is what it's actually worth for everything that they're doing for an hour worth of work. And that's why I like grants. Okay. We got another grant that helped cover the payroll for the company. And it was something different. I know you guys know like the PPP and the EIDL. It was a completely different grant that actually someone sent to me. Who sent it to me? I forgot. Some business colleague of mine sent it to me, and it was a grant that helped cover payroll. Like it was a payroll grant. And so that's like us. And we got that one. I was like, score. But if I didn't apply, I wouldn't have got it. Right. So we have to actually be active and apply and work our businesses too. So grants are really important. Okay. All right. So can new small businesses apply for grants? Absolutely. Absolutely. What's the best printer to get? I particularly like any dual tray LaserJet printer. It's in the Facebook group Harmony. I don't have it on open on my tab, so I don't remember what it exactly was called, but I did post it in the student Facebook group probably like a week ago, maybe. I saw it, but it said digital presence. Like it said you have to have a digital presence. But I had to read it again because it's usually that could be social media, and really every business should have social media, okay, or a website and things like that. But I have to look at it again just so I can go through that. But there are hundreds and thousands of grants all over the place that are always open. There's always something you could apply for. Okay. Who does bookkeeping on the site? What do you mean? So for notaries, recommend Notary Assist to manage your finances. Is that what you mean? Just so I know. Does officiating weddings fall under oaths? It depends on your state. So some states you're allowed to do weddings, some you can't. It just depends on your state. Will you send Ron to your students first? So it's not for iNotarize, it's not just to students first, it's to founders first. So anyone in the founder circle, of course, gets that first notification, and then it goes to preferred and then approved. So it's founders, preferred, approved. Okay, so founders are in the founder circle. And if you guys hadn't seen the notification, we did reopen the founder circle for a limited time. And I'll tell you guys why if you're in the founder circle at 4. I think our meeting's at 4 o'clock or at 3 o'clock. You'll get the link for that too. So if you want to join the founder circle, it's at inotarize.com. And I'll share that for you guys. You guys know we are launching our own e-notary platform that launches in the spring. And so we've been working around the clock on this thing. Hold on. And so this is at 3. Thank you, honey bun. All right. So this is where it is. This is inotarize.com. It is a platform that is the notary platform built by notaries, and it has a lot of cool features. This is Luke. You guys know I always talk about Luke. Luke Skywalker is what I call him. He's one of the builders on the team. And if you want to join the founder circle, there are levels to it. So on the lowest level is silver. You get to use the platform when we launch in your state. After we launch in the spring, which is coming up, after we launch in the spring, then when we launch in your state is when that time would start. And you get to use the platform for free, except for KBA. So you would pay for your knowledge-based authentications, but that's it. And then on the gold level, you don't pay for any fees for 2 years once we launch in your state, and you get to come to our launch party. You're invited to the launch party. And then on the platinum level, you don't pay for any processing fees at all. So the entire usage of the platform for the platinum level is completely free, and you get into the launch party with recognition of being a founder. And so I'm really excited for the launch of iNotarize. It has definitely been a journey. We're like halfway there. We still have a whole lot of work to do, but I'm excited because I'm learning. And in so doing, I'm also so we're doing this new phase. I don't know if I can say that. It was a new phase. I don't know. I'm gonna tell the founders. But we're doing this really cool thing now. Wait till when the software actually launches, it's gonna be really cool. It has a lot of amazing features that as we continue to build, we just keep thinking about different ways we can improve the notarial experience, not just for notaries, but for the users of the platform. And so we're really just taking ideas from everywhere. We're doing screens everywhere and saying, what would make this better? If you were to use it, what would make it better for you? And so that's why we're really taking our time to make sure that it's going to be a awesome session. Okay. I mean, software, not session. Awesome software. Cool. All right. So do you need an LLC already to complete and apply for a grant? It depends on the grant. Some grants are eligible. You could be a sole prop and still be able to, thank you. You can sit there. You can be a sole prop and still be able to get grants. It just depends. Most grants that I've seen. Oh, we got a grant coming up, honey. Listen, I forgot. So if you are, I don't think you have to be in Virginia, but we have a networking event coming up. I put it on my personal page. It's a swipe right event. You have to be an LLC for this one. So you do have to be an LLC for this one. Let me show you. But you're eligible to win a $500 grant, and it's basically a networking event. They just want, business professionals to come through and just discuss things about their company, but also network with other business owners and, add feedback and value. But basically, at the end of the session, it's from 6 to 7. It's a virtual event. It's a virtual event. It's on the 16th, if I'm not mistaken. It's by the Metropolitan Business League. I'm a member of and actually serve on their board. And they're doing a grant opportunity with the Swipe Right event. Make sure I say that right. Swipe Right event. But you do have to be an LLC in order to be eligible. Okay. And so it is a $500 grant. I will post that. I'll post it in the student Facebook group too, so you guys can see that. I believe it's on the 16th, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Let's see. The link did not go out yet for the founders session. Do you need LLC already? Okay, I saw that. Is it better to use a credit union or a bank for your business account? It doesn't matter. Credit unions usually have less fees, but it doesn't matter. So credit unions typically have less fees. They may be quicker to offer you a credit card when you first join. That's pretty much it, really. But credit unions are good. They just have less fees, but it just depends on how you set your account up and who you go through. Is it going to be a dual it is going to be a hybrid platform. We're going to send work out to our notaries, and you'll be able to bring work onto the platform as well. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun. What editing app do you use? So I use Splice on my phone. So Splice is a paid app. There are free apps out there. I just use Splice first. Someone just had showed it to me. They had really good videos, so I just used theirs. I use Splice on my phone, and I use Filmora on my desktop. Filmora. But if you have an Apple device, you can use iMovie. iMovie is really good. I just started using Filmora before I had Apple. When I had my HPs, I was using Filmora, and so just like, force a habit, I'm just comfortable editing in Filmora. I would have to relearn iMovie to use iMovie. So that's the only reason why I don't use iMovie. I use Filmora. Okay. And iMovie is free. They have paid features, but it's free. Let me see. Okay. Do we have to pass your certification exam to use iNotarize? We have not finished the credentials yet for iNotarize. So I don't want to tell you yes or no with iNotarize yet. Because we haven't released what our notaries are going to be required to do. We're still working through the clerical portion as far as, what you have to upload and, how we're going to do the training and the screenings and things like that. So that has not been finalized yet. So I don't want to say yay or nay until it's done. Okay. What do you offer for your coaching program? So the coaching program, if you go to our website, it does include one-on-one coaching. You get a list of 100 signing and title companies. You also get a phone number you can call or text. You get weekly check-ins and tips, and you also now will have actual modules you can use in the training. You have your own training platform as well with information that'll be added to there. Okay, like it? I'm a new notary. To cover my butt, I've had clients do an oath or affirmation every appointment. Is it necessary? No. So a jurat requires an oath. Okay, so a jurat requires an oath, but not an acknowledgement. So a jurat is you're actually swearing. Okay. I asked about the founders circle. You asked about I don't see all of the comments, honey bun. Let me see if I can scroll back. Put your question again, because it doesn't always come through. Everybody, I don't see it, darling. Oh, the last thing I see is I got my stamp and LSA certification this week. I'm super excited. I love it. I don't see your question, honey, but if you put it there, again, I should be able to see it. Is there any way to pause the replays when you have something to do? So you can pause the replays, but you can't close the browser out. And that's something that we've already requested from Webinar Jam to update, because I completely get that, but that's not our platform. So we can't do anything about that, but we did request that to allow you to pause where you are, close your browser and open it back up and still be at the same place. Like have a fast forward feature. Yeah, so you don't have to watch the whole webinar. So we're working on that. Hopefully they can fix it. Okay. Will students get Ron work first? Okay, I think I saw that. No, that's different. Benefits for us. So if you are a student of notary to notary, that does not put you at getting work first for iNotarize. So for iNotarize, founders get work first. So if you're in the founders circle, it goes from founders to preferred to approved. Okay, and approved just means you've met the requirements to work on the platform. Preferred means you have met additional requirements, which we haven't solidified yet, but it's usually along the lines of, taking the NNA certification, taking our trainings, and have performed, like decent amount of work. And we've seen that you do a really good job. That puts you as preferred. And then founders are at that highest level. But we haven't released exact credential requirements yet, but we will when it gets closer to launch. Okay. No. The fastest way to get mobile notary business is just to build a Google business page, market your business, really push your business. You guys know I'm all about Google business page. Do you think Georgia will allow Ron permanently soon? I do. Do you have to be a student? Does that mean we are part of your training courses? Wait, what do you mean harmony? A student for what? Specify, so I make sure to answer it the right way. Will you have another general notary work training? I'm sure we will. It's not on the schedule yet. Do students have to take the exam to do loan closings? Take what exam? So as a notary, you do not have to take an exam besides getting your notary commission, except for one state has an additional exam. Most states do not. The NNA certification is recommended. It's not required, but it does help you get more work. I have a Maryland notary for my home address and a Virginia for my employer. Can I be an NSA for both states? Yes. It's called being dual commissioned. You absolutely can. Thank you for selecting me as a member of the month. You are so very well. Oh, you mean I didn't pick this member yet? Did you win last month? I am picking a YouTube member of the month today. So if you're not a member of YouTube, you still have time to join. So that way you can be entered to win the amazing prize. Will your new platform include Ron work? Yes, it's completely wrong. It's a completely wrong platform. To get into the student Facebook group, you do have to be a student. Yes, you have to be a student to get into the student Facebook group. Yes. Certification for on-time notary and I notarize. Okay. What do you mean? I'm confused. I notarize certification has not been released yet. So is there a training in Virginia to add fingerprinting to your business? I don't know. I have to look into that. It's a good question. Since New York just passed the law for Ron closings, will New York be on your platform? We hope so. We have to wait until we launch, and we're going to go into different states. As long as states don't have requirements, like some states you have to apply as a platform to be able to be eligible there. It just really depends. How long will your March promotion last? It's for today because it's March 4th. It's March 4th. Maybe I'll run into tomorrow. But yeah, it's just today. Let's say it's today and tomorrow. How long will I wasn't able to see the second replay for the general notary training. You should have got an email. So we sent out 2 emails to everyone who was registered for both links. If you didn't get it, just send us an email. We'll resend out the email to you. Just make sure that you double check your email because it goes to the email that you used to register for the event. Okay. Do I have to go through the application again if denied electronic cert with address issue? So you do, but you're not paying again. And that's what I had to do. So when I had renewed, my address was different from my credit card. It was a whole situation. I had to go and actually use an address that matched my credit card. So they actually don't charge you until your identity has been verified. So when you push everything through, you're not charged until you apply. They verify your identity, and then Identitas will charge you and then send you your digital cert, which I just got my renewal because mine actually had expired. I was dilly-dallying. It was my fault. I dilly-dallied until the last minute, and it expired at the end of the month. And I was like, I got the notification, your thing is expired. And I was like, ah! So I went in, but luckily it got renewed in like 2 days. And so now I'm back in the game. So just make sure you keep up on your certifications, guys. So, and that's one thing, because I was just like, I can't do any e-notaries for 2 days. So sad. But stay up to date so you don't have to be in my situation like that. I kind of wait to the last minute. Let's not dilly-dally. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I didn't answer. I'm not skipping people's questions. If I purchase your bundle training, will that qualify me as a student so I can get into your Facebook group? Yes. So I can use the promo code. Yes. Yep. You got it. You have to get your title insurance producer license. Okay, that's da-da-da-da. Otherwise, you can only do general notary. Okay, yes, that is a thing for Maryland, too. You do have to have your title producer's license to do loan closings. Do you need a certification to become I'm not sure about that. Being an expediter, I haven't heard that one before. Filing immigration documents for people. I'm not sure. And I don't want to tell you yes, but I don't know. So I'm going to leave it. And it's okay to say I don't know. That one I don't know. I don't know about filing them. Like I've notarized immigration documents and things like that, but I don't know about I've never filed any immigration documents for anyone before. So I couldn't tell you that. I'm not 100% sure. Okay. All right. So you guys can keep putting questions in the chat, but that's pretty much what's going on with notary to notary, on-time notary, everything. I kind of touched that already too, didn't I? But, and then you have iNotarize, which is my baby that I love. We talked about that a little bit too. So iNotarize is the new e-notary platform that is coming. live. That is coming live in the spring. All right. Did I miss anything, guys? To receive signings from On-Time Notary, we have to go through signing order. Is that correct? Yes. So you would, and I'll put the link in here. So my signing service is called On-Time Notary, and we send work orders out via text message or text message usually. We do sometimes email, but that's very rare. It's usually always text messages, and they go out through signingorder.com. Okay. Just wanted to add that you are such an inspiration for me, being from RVA too. Hey, how you doing, darling? I'm really excited. I met another young lady at the Common House, and she just joined the program. I think she's like in her 20s, like young. I think she's like young 20, like probably like 20. And she's like, I'm gonna do this thing. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. So I'm all for everybody getting into it, guys. And one piece that I want to add to, so one of the founders, get the link for the founders event at 3. Before 3, I aim for 2. Really, I'm probably like closer to 2 o'clock. I'll send it out. Identity is where you get your digital cert, your digital signature. You get your digital. Okay, so let me make sure. I don't like to mix up words. Identity is where you get your digital certificate. Okay, so identity is where you get your digital certificate. You have to also have an e-notary seal. Now you can create your own. You can buy one from the internet. You can buy one from us. Ours is $8.99. Just send an email to info@notarytonotary.com and we will process it for you and get that out to you. So when I saw that, is there a CPA from your training webinar that you recommended? Yes, I did. His name was Derek Hall, and I put his contact in the training as well. And do you have general notary work on On-Time Notary? So the only general notary work that we do for On-Time Notary now is e-notary. So we do e-notary general notary work. So general notary work is just documents that are being notarized. That's not real estate transactions. And so we do e-notary through we do e-notary general notary work. Does that make sense? We do general notary work, e-notary. Yeah, there we go. So loan closings and general notary work, e-notary through On-Time Notary. And that's only until iNotarize launches. So we were doing general notary work in person through On-Time Notary, which honestly, it was just too much for us. So we kind of just wanted to focus on loan closing and e-notary. So now when people call us for general notary work, so let's say someone calls us to do a power of attorney in Texas, right? And it's an in-person power of attorney. We just send them the link to Notary Directory USA. And I just tell them to search on there for a notary near them. So that's what we've been doing. We just switched that over. So anyone who calls us for general notary work, we send to Notary Directory USA. If they call us for general notary work, e-notary, then we'll do it. And if we get loan closings, then we'll do that. But we're not doing just sending out for like a $40 POA or, something like that. We're not doing those anymore. We were doing them initially. It was just too much. That's too much. So now instead, we just send everybody that calls for that to Notary Directory USA, which is our listing. So if you want to be listed on there, just go to Notary Directory USA to build your listing on there. And then they can search for, I'm going to get you, Tamika. They can search by their zip code, and then they can reach out to notaries directly. So we're not involved in that at all. We just give them the directory. They go there, they put their zip code in, and if you come up, they'll call you and you set your own fees. That we have no part of that. That's just you going through them. So anybody who calls On-Time Notary gets sent to Notary Directory USA for in-person general notary work. Okay. She said, I told Vanessa not to go live when I'm with clients. Now I done missed the whole thing. So let me tell y'all, Tamika made a post on Facebook. I'm coming for you. Tamika made a post on Facebook where she was like, look at these what she said about these gas prices, that she showed her gas tank was getting close to E. I said, Tamika, because she posted on her personal page, maybe your personal page don't know how much money you making as a notary sign agent, because honey, I already know you booked and busy. Don't act like that. Okay. But I did also tell her to go and get the Shell business gas card, y'all. The Shell business gas card is an awesome gas card. It's amazing. I love it. I love me. And so there's actually 2 gas cards that I like, but I find that I always use the Shell one. You just get comfortable. And so I use the Shell business. What am I saying? And they give you a decent size credit line with your gas. And they also does cover some maintenance and things like that. What's wrong? They don't link me to it. What you mean? Hold on. All right, so I got a couple people that are a little confused. Let me see. Hold on. You can't find the Notary to Notary Facebook group. This is the link. notarytonotary.com/groups/ is it groups or group /Facebook? Hope it's group and not groups. Let me see. Facebook/group. It's groups. Oops. /notary to notary. I put the wrong link in. Hold on. I'm going to give it to you. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. You can only use it at Shell. Yes. So that Shell card, if you get a Shell card or a BP card or Exxon small business one, you can only use it at their gas stations. But they also do allow you to use it for maintenance and other things like that. Like oil changes and things like that. You have to just read, what you're eligible to use it on. But I like my gas card, honey. Listen, the people on my regular page don't know what I'm making. Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, why are you acting like, honey? I know, because you be telling me how many signings you're doing. I don't know why you acting like that. And link me to the Shell app. So, all right, I'll put the link to Shell for you really quick. Okay, hold on. Shell business credit card. I'm trying to make sure because it takes me to the login page. I'm trying to see what it is just to apply. Let's see. Just to apply. Okay, no, that's the login. All right, let me see if I can find the application page really quick. Shell business credit card. Here it is. All right. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Thank you to see my. Oh, y'all know that Notary to Notary has a journal now? Where is my journal? Where's my journal, guys? I don't think I have it in front of me. I was going to show it to I do. Notary to Oh! I hit my toe. Yeah, I'll pray for my toe. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, here it is. Okay. And I just ordered some more because we have to have some for these events that are coming up. But ta-da! Notary to Notary journal. And so actually it's like this on the inside. It's really cute. Uh-oh. You can't see it because I'm blurry. Okay. And then in the beginning there was a small clerical issue in the front, but I fixed that. So it depends on which one you get. But it doesn't change the journal. So basic terms, notary basics, and then a few definitions of common loan terms, a few contact numbers that you might want to call. And yeah, so it's a really good notary journal. Look at that. Get your notary journal on. There you go with them promos. Listen, Tamika. I love my Shell. I do T-Mobile Tuesday. What's T-Mobile Tuesday? Shell, I don't know about this. And that's why it's so important to talk to people. What is T-Mobile Tuesday? I don't know about that. Oh, I saw that. Isn't it on Tuesdays you get like a certain amount off on your gas or something? I don't know. That's too much work. I can't keep track. I make it and you take it. Stop! Don't do me like that, sweetheart. I see they are all going to Atlanta. Who's going to Atlanta? What is a good e-notary journal app, or can we use e-notary work and paper? You can use e-notary. You can put e-notary in regular journals. I just put it in the notes that it says, I just put e-notary at the top, just so I know that it was an e-notarization. But that's all you got to do. Nothing special. You need a T-Mobile phone. Oh, I have Sprint is T-Mobile now, right? I have T-Mobile. I had Sprint for years. I guess now I have T-Mobile. Okay. All right, let me hit some more questions really quick. I just finished up the LSA courses. I need a mentor. I feel ready, but I've been declining appointments. I'm not confident. I completely understand everything. I get that. So you need the one-on-one coaching, honey. That's what you need so we can help you get confident. Wait till y'all come to the Notary to Notary training. Like when we have our conference that we're going to have this year, it's going to be so awesome. We pulling out all the bells and whistles for this, but I really like, I can't tell y'all, it's a secret, but it's going to be really nice. Typically, no, you cannot use a Chromebook for eNotary. Can you list information for eNotary seals to your company only? So, can I list information for we can give you an eNotary seal. So if you're in the eNotary training already, the eNotary program, you get a complimentary seal. If you're not in the eNotary program, then you pay $8.99. Just send the email to info@notarytonotary.com and we will send your seal out for you. We have not released conference information yet, darling, but it will be coming up soon. Soon, darling. Soon, very soon. Soon and very soon. It will be coming up soon, very soon. But we'll put the information out so you guys will know. Okay. All right. Any other questions? We're gonna wrap up. I do have to get off. I have to leave at 1 o'clock. I wish I could stay here with you guys forever, but I gotta keep working. I have to do the works. I'm so impatient. Look at you. That's because you're determined. That's what it is. Like you're demanding. Okay, you're demanding and determined. Let's get it. I have to put you on my calendar. I promise I will let you guys know. I'm gonna put out all the events we have for March, and I'm gonna try to get April out too, so that way you guys can plan in advance. Okay. Can we use the journal you just showed us instead of the big ugly blue ones they sell on Amazon? Yes. Why are you so silly? Y'all are so awesome. Y'all make me laugh. You can use our notary journal. It's just a basic, simple notary journal. You can put all your entries in there. Lots and lots of pages for notary entries because y'all are going to be booked and busy notaries, right? Collecting all those checks. Okay, so we do have to pick a member of the month. Ooh, I'm running out of time. I don't want to rush and do it. Let's do, actually, I'll do it really quick. So I said I was going to do it. Okay. Hold on. Let me see how fast I can get to this. I told you I'm going to pick it. I told you I'm going to pick it on the live. So you had time to you still have time to be in the know. In the know. All right. Let's see. Let's get into members. Let's see who's active members really quick. Let's see. Active members. All right. And so we're looking for members of the YouTube channel. That's what we're looking for. And okay, here we go. All right. So active members. So we're going to pick a member really quick. Y'all know I do my random number picker. Random number picker. And we always do the third number. So let's see. So the first number is 156. Second number is 228. Third number is 367. So member number 367 is, where'd I go? Dun, dun, dun. What did I do? What did I do? Okay. Almost got it. Hold on. Dun, dun, dun. Almost there. 33. All right. 3. Okay. Here we go. Member number 367. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready to know who the member is? I gotta put it on a banner. I gotta put it on a banner. Let's make sure I spelled it right. I did. Okay. Ready? Ready, spaghetti. Ready, spaghetti. So this is what happened. I didn't put the banner up. That's my fault. And I got the clicking away. And I thought it was on there, but it wasn't. So y'all bear with me. I typed it and I didn't hit save. That's my fault. I apologize. And I was like, man, I can't extend this countdown. My fault. Sharon Brown. Sharon Brown is the winner. Shout out to Tamisha Carter for texting me because she remembered my logo in our combo. Oh, so Sharon Brown is our YouTube member of the month for March. Make sure I'm in the right one. For March. So we're going to send an email out. We're going to post all over social for what she's going to win. Typically we do a few months free of coaching and then we send like a nice little gift for you guys. So we will go ahead and put that out shortly. What Miss Sharon Brown won. It's gonna be really exciting. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So congratulations to Sharon. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. All right, guys, let's be awesome on purpose. I will see you guys the Wago. Don't forget, you guys can use that promo. March 4th, like you're marching, March 4th. Say 40% off today. The Founder Circle is open at inotarize.com. So if you want to be an e-notary, you want to work from home, you want to be a remote online notary, we have a platform that is launching in the spring of 2022, which is this year. And we're going to be allowing, so depending on what level you pick, you'll be able to use the platform for no cost. Okay. Talk about all profits, honey. Okay, honey. Have y'all seen that video on TikTok where the guy goes, emotional damage, right? I'm trying to say it, but I can't say it. And I really want to, and my friends can say it, and I can't say it yet, but I still try. Emotional damage. Anyway, oh, it's so funny. Side note, economic development sponsorship for small businesses now. Okay. Your economic development office is a great place to go to look for grants and opportunities in your city. What are some goodies you get when marketing yourself? What do I give? Oh, that's a whole situation. I'm going to have to break that down later. I was unable to use the iNotarize link to pay for gold again and to get to platinum. Why? What did it say? Let's see. iNotarize.com, and you wanted to click gold. Get gold. It's working. If it didn't work for you, try to refresh it, close it out, and if not, I'll just send you an invoice for it. But try it again because it worked when I clicked it. Okay. Well, iNotarize, we authorize in Maryland. Hopefully, I'm sure we will be. We just have to wait. We can't apply until the platform is done. But there's no reason why it wouldn't be able to be. There's no reason really for any platform not to be able to be in every state. You just have to go through the application process. Really, just going through the process. So that's it. You just gotta go through the process. Go through the process, baby. All right, guys, let's be great on purpose. I will see you guys later. And until next time, Superior Notary just called and I snuck one in. All right, and snuck one in on me. I like Superior Notary. They're good. I used to do a lot for them. Superior Notary is good. I like them. All right, guys, let's be great on purpose. Make sure you guys go get into the training that's available on notarytonotary.com. Get into the coaching program. Use those promos for the savings on there. And don't forget, if you're not in the coaching program and you need to join if you want to start doing sample e-notarization. So we're going to be able to have it so where you can test out a platform and do those sample notarizations as of like middle to end of next week. So when you book your session, just put, hey, I want to do sample e-notarization to see how that would work. And then you'll be able to do that in the coaching program. Okay. I like it. Don't be afraid, Lisa. The industry's not going anywhere. We've been here this long. For years and years. I mean, there's notaries been doing this for over like 50 years. Okay. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. There's plenty of reasons to be afraid to do something. But I mean, if you're looking for an excuse to not do something, I can give you tons of excuses to not do it. But just know we've been here this long. It's not going nowhere. Things will always need to be notarized. Things until they completely destroy that we're no longer using notaries for anything, there will always be business for us. So don't worry about that, sweetheart. We're fine. Everything is good. I like it. I love it. Let's get it. So I hope you guys have an awesome, amazing Friday. Be great on purpose. And I'm going to post all the events on our email, on our social. And I'm going to, hold on, send it out, email, social, and website. Okay. The link for the Founders Circle is inotarize.com. So it's inotarize.com. inotarize.com. Okay. I love it, Lisa. It's true. There's always excuses out there. It's always somebody can tell you, I'm gonna go exercise. Give me a reason not. Because you might sprain your ankle, or because all kinds of reasons. But don't listen to the naysayers. Ignore them and just stay focused on your target. Just say focus on your target. Stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. That's it. Period. Just focus on what you want. Only think about the good things. That's it, and you'll get it. Focus. 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 Okay. All right. My calendar has expired. How do I schedule my next one-on-one? There should be a link in the coaching program. Click that link and you should be able to schedule. Don't go by if you were emailed the link, don't use that. Because we changed the links. I don't know how long you've been in the coaching program, but I know we changed it in the new year. We changed it again in February. So we changed it in January. We changed it when Nakia started. So when Nakia started, we changed the link. So we had to add her on. So just go into the coaching course in the actual dashboard and use that link that says schedule your coaching session. Okay. And you can pick between Nakia and Angel. Okay. Let's see. You will send the link over for the meeting. What time is it? 1 o'clock. Yep. I'm gonna try to send it before 2 o'clock. So we'll be on time and on point, darling. Okay. Where can I purchase the journal? On Amazon. So actually I'll put the link into the chat for you guys really quick. Dun, 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 dun. And we have another book coming out for you guys too. So that will be coming out today or tomorrow, depending on how quickly Amazon publishes. Stay tuned for that. But these are all the books right here. So all of our books with Notary to Notary are here. Angel's in Florida. Yeah, so just pick Angel. When you do your coaching session, he's in Florida. But everything is virtual, okay? So that's the link for the hold on. That's the link for the journal. I'm trying to show you what it's going to look like. Okay, so here is where you go. So these are the 3 books that are available. The Ultimate Ron Guide, How to Build a Successful Notary Signing Agent Business right here. And make sure you guys go on there and leave some 5-star reviews for me, please. That would be awesome. I really, 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 really appreciate it. If you guys could go on there and leave me more 5-star reviews so we can boost the ranking on Amazon, okay? You can get both of these books on paperback, Audible, or Kindle. And then this one is the same thing. You can get it on paperback. I don't even know. The Kindle was working sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't work, but you can get it on Audible as well, okay? So Audible, paperback, maybe on Kindle if Amazon loves me today. And then Notary Journal, of course, only in paperback because you can't really put, you got to write it down. So, but all 3 of those are available on Amazon, okay? And I put the link in the chat for you there. Do you ever pop up as available for coaching? I do. I've done a few coaching sessions. So I do sometimes pop up depending on my schedule, or I'll take sessions sometimes from them and just do them. It just depends. I have to be careful with my schedule. I don't want to overbook myself, but I do sometimes do the coaching sessions too. You might just book something and it's me. Hey, welcome to the SS Tipton. Yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. All right, guys, be awesome on purpose. And I will see you guys the way go. Don't forget to go to iNotarize, get in the Founder Circle. It's only open for a limited time. And don't forget to use promo code March 4th to save 40%. And just, invest in yourself, but also work on training. And don't overtrain. Get the information, yes, but make sure you apply what you've learned, okay? And I did post that grant into the student Facebook group. I'm going to see if I can find it so I can post it again. So it'll be at the top. Remember we talked about the business grant? And then, of course, we have the business grant training coming up. But I'll keep posting grants into the Facebook group so that way you guys can apply. I don't have his information right off the top of my head, Tanya. I just know his name is Derek Hall. He's in Richmond, Virginia. He's a tax professional. But if you're in the tax financial management course, I can his information is in there too. So I don't know off the top of my head what his contact is. Is it in the about section? What are you looking for? Is what in the about section? What are you looking for? The link for the founder circle. So when you go to iNotarize, I'll show you. It's on the homepage. So when you go to iNotarize, this is the homepage. And you scroll down. This is the founder circle. Then we have a few blog posts that have come out. You can read that if you just want to know about eNotary. But this is where you're going. And you just click one of these levels here to register. And then you'll get give us about a day or two to get your contract sent over, your agreement for the founder circle. But that's it. So you just register, and then that's all you got to do. And then the about section doesn't have anything for you to register for. It just tells you what the platform and things like that. And then there's the blog, which we update regularly to keep putting content out for you guys for eNotary. Okay. Awesome, guys. The grant info in the student Facebook group should be given to the founders too. Oh, that's so much work. Don't stop. Why are you making my life hard, Harmony? Like, that's a lot. I got to put it here, and then I got to put it here. Or y'all can just get into the student group. And then I don't have to post it one time. Make it simple. Don't make it hard for me. But yeah, it's just, and you're going to actually, in the student group, don't do me like that, sweetheart. And then if you're on my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, I started posting them on there too. So it's just easier to post on Facebook than it is to send an email, because the founder circle doesn't have a Facebook group. It's just an email list. And so it's just easier for me just to post it. But follow me on Facebook, like Vanessa Terry on Facebook, or on Instagram. It's Miss_Terry. I can post it on there too, because it's pretty quick. It's a lot easier than sending an email. So this is me on Instagram. I don't really use my personal as much as I should, but I'm going to start doing that. Instagram, and I'll post it on there too, because I'm doing more like women development, women's training, business coaching kind of separately on my personal Instagram, my personal Facebook page. So I've been posting stuff on there. So mainly on my Facebook page, but I'm working on my Instagram. It's a work in progress. Okay. You said I'm a founder. So then, okay, Harmony, you want to give you some grants. I'll send you some grants. I got you, darling. I got you. I will send you some grants. Maybe I'll make a Facebook group for the founders. Actually, it might be a good idea. Make a Facebook group. I'll see. Send me an email. We'll work it out. We will work it out. The grant info. Okay, can you please send me to the Facebook group? So when you apply, when you go to the Facebook group and you click the link you click the join and ask you to put your email address in, make sure you're putting the email in that you use to register for the course. Okay, sorry, I heard something. Make sure you put the email in that you use to register for the course. When you do that, then you'll get the you can be approved into it. So just double check and make sure you're using the same email. But yeah, we typically go through them most every day. So if you requested to join it today, just give them to the end of the day, or worst case tomorrow. But they typically are reviewed every day. Well, every day, Monday through Friday. Okay. Cool, Shmuel. I like it. All right, guys, you read on purpose. I will see you guys luego. Well, I'll see founders at 3 o'clock, but outside of that, I'll see the rest of you guys luego. And until next time, happy signing. Doom, 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 doom. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. One second.
Hey, guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and